wanted to show you the mop system today. This is the mop that is the superior and it is the large. There is a smaller size one, but this is the large one, which I prefer. I feel like it does a better job. It just, gets it faster. If you have a very small kitchen or very small space, the small would be perfectly fine. And it would work anyway, it just takes a little bit longer. So this is the large, and it actually comes in two parts. Here you get the mop base or mop head, which inserts into the mop handle very easily, as you can see. And the really great thing about the Norwex mop head is that it swivels, so it is really, really easy to use. So there's a couple really cool features about the Norwex mop. First of all is that if you twist the handle, you can make it very, very long, very tall. You can also twist it, make it much shorter. Why is that important? Because this is used for a lot of things. It's not just the floors. If you're just going to use it on the floors, you want it about chin height, you twist it in, and you got your perfect height mop for you to use on the floors. It is very easy, it's very light, and anybody can do it, even your kiddos. What is really great about the mop system though is that you can take the base off of the mop and actually insert other parts. There's something called the Enviro wand that is like a very long dusting wand, and it can be inserted into the same spot and can dust really tall ceiling fans, tall light fixtures, think like foyer areas. It is wonderful. But anyway, back to the mop. So this is the mop, this is the base. The other nice thing about the base, aside from it swiveling, is there's a piece that you can lock in, and it no longer swivels around, it only goes up and down. That is wonderful because of baseboard cleaning and because of crown molding cleaning. So now you don't have this thing that flops all over, you can hold it really still, and it can go right along baseboards or crown molding, anything like that. It's wonderful for it. So the mop system has 3 mop pads. When you get the system, you get 2 of them, the 2 essential ones. You get a yellow one that is for dry mopping, and then you get the light blue one that is for wet mopping. So the way they all work is they have Velcro. It's as simple as that. There is Velcro on the side of this, and there's Velcro on the side of this one, and you just basically match it up, stick it on there, and you can dry mop, okay, all around. Now, this pad, for me, I love to dry mop, but my favorite thing about this pad is that I use it for baseboards, I use it for chair rail, and I use it for your crown molding. Like I said, the part where you can take it from swiveling to this locked feature and it doesn't wobble around is wonderful. But it is also fabulous for dry dusting your floors, especially if you have dog hair, that kind of thing, which we do, and it's great for. The wet mop pad, you get wet in the sink, you wring it out, you stick it on there the same way, and you now have the antibacterial mop pad. And this is what will be your antibacterial qualities that you won't need to use any other mopping products. You won't need Mop and Glow or any of those kind of things. Pine Sol, nothing. You just use this and water, and it kills the bacteria on your floors as you go. Now, hardwoods, the wet mop blue pad is wonderful. Anything linoleum, it's great. My favorite one, before we moved especially, because at our old house we had tile in the kitchen, but we actually don't have a lot of tile now, but it's still wonderful. If for a really dirty, grimy, gritty spots, like under my daughter's high chair, is the tile pad. And as you can see, it kind of has a wavy pattern. It is a wet pad, and it's the same way. You get it soaking wet, you stick it, or you wring it out, you stick it on, and you can go to town. These dark blue lines you see in it, all through it, are harder fibers that are going to scrub a little bit more. This pad is an additional pad. It does not come with the system. You get your wet and you get your dry with the system. But if you wanted to add the tile pad, it is additional. But it is wonderful if you do have tile. Like I said, I started with these. I loved them, but I definitely added the tile pad mostly because of my daughter. And the food and stuff that gets caked under her chair is horrible to get up, so this was wonderful for it. As an addition, there's another just little thing. They also have a kids mop. We happened to get this for my daughter because she wouldn't let me mop ever, which is great, except, 4-year-old mopping is good, but not as good. But we got her own. So they also have a kids mop system that does the exact same things. It's just child size, smaller, still useful, still does the exact same thing. It has the dry, it has the wet, still works just as wonderfully. And she's great. She kind of does bathrooms while I do the kitchen, that kind of thing. So that is the mop system. I think you will love it. It's awesome to get rid of all the chemical stuff that you're using on your floors. You don't have to worry about your dog licking it or your kids playing in it or getting in the buckets, any of that stuff. It's so simple because this is all you need. No buckets, no suds, no dripping mess. It dries fast and bacteria is gone. So let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.